Today we're visiting the Martin Luther King Center in Cuba. It's a center for political education, for training Cuban activists, for training people who want to improve their country. And there are about 55 of these institutions around the country. It was formed in the 1980s by a group of pastors, not just from Cuba, but from Latin America and the United States, who really wanted to bring forward the teachings of Dr. King, who was obviously, a radical, an advocate for massive social change, and who advocated taking the teachings of the Bible beyond the church and into society.
In the 80s, he saw the need to have a training space for Christian leaders. But then he realized that it was not only the need of Christian leaders, but also the need of leaders for society in general. So in his visions, there were three main things: philosophy of nonviolence from Martin Luther King, liberation theology from Latin America, and popular education.
The center had helped train several activists and organizations across Latin America, and their banners were proudly displayed in the space. While there was a heavy religious theme to the space, which was of course started by a pastor and features a huge church in the center, we were told that they don't discriminate based on religion and that they welcomed anyone who was excluded by society. This was interesting to hear because we're so often told that socialist countries reject religion and ban religion. But at the MLK Center in Cuba, the activists saw religion as a guiding principle in their lives.
The most important thing is that faith, any faith at all you have having or feeling, should move you to a given commitment. But if there is a person that says that his or her Christian faith has nothing to do with political struggle, that person hasn't understood what is Christian faith.
In fact, they argued, like many others, that Jesus Christ was a socialist, that the Bible says he spent his whole life fighting to end poverty, calling for the end of debts and the redistribution of wealth. Of course, Martin Luther King preached something similar, which might be why he was so demonized by the US government throughout his life. Today, politicians love to invoke his memory while leaving out the fact that he was explicitly anti-capitalist and anti-war. He called on people of faith to end war and poverty, not perpetuate it through religious justifications, a part of his legacy which we've conveniently forgotten in the United States. Yet here in Cuba, a country we're told hates America and hates religion, Dr. King's memory lives on every single day through the work of the Martin Luther King Center.